proposed and underway, and this is by no means an exhaustive list. This is a very cursory look at what's going on. These are developments that I was able to kind of identify in the Buckhead Village, and you just kind of see that most of them are multifamily. This one up here is mixed use with a potential hotel or office. This is what was really interesting to me. This is the price per land square foot they're paying, and this right here shows the improvements that were in place at the time. This is the acreage, obviously, the price per acre that they paid and when the sale date was. So I mean, it's ranging from 5.4 to 10.2 million an acre, Buckhead Village, and that's obviously why they have to go up and go high, and then charge $2.50 square foot rents. This is mixed use with potential hotel or office, groundbreaking into 2016. This piece was a part of Buckhead Atlanta, obviously the old streets of Buckhead. Phase 2 is what I read on that. This is 325 apartments with 3,000 square feet of commercial space on the ground level and some townhomes. 145 apartments. This is the building when you come into Buckhead in the initial, the Roswell Road, Peachtree Road, Paces Ferry with the big billboard. They're going to supposedly double the size of that building. And then the rest of these weren't necessarily sales, they were just projects that I was reading about. On East Pace is a 5-story medical office building, 2016 construction start. Right next to it, an 80,000 square foot office building, again 2016. A 12-story, 315-unit apartment complex with 8 to 10,000 square feet of street retail. That apartment that I just showed a picture of, another 244-unit apartment complex, and then 22-story, I think it was going to be an apartment tower, but it was a residential tower for sure. So in all of those, except for the Frankie Allen one, none of that was included in the stuff that starts. That's just stuff in concept. So in addition to those 2,000 units that are under construction, I didn't add that up, but that's got to be close to another 1,000 units on the drawing boards, and with projected start dates. So again, I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's going to be interesting to watch. It's going to be very interesting. And that was all just the Buckhead Village, by the way. And these are just kind of other locations around Buckhead. Again, here's the stuff I was talking about. Central Buckhead, right here by the MARTA station, kind of where we are. Stratford Road. It's an 8-story, 248-room dual-branded hotel, Hilton Garden and Homewood Suites mixed concept. And then a 1,615 square feet of office space, 300 apartments and condo units. And that was, couldn't quite pinpoint exactly where that was, but they said near the Buckhead MARTA. Buckhead West being interesting. I didn't know Buckhead went over to Howell Mill Road, but that's basically where that is. And so I guess Buckhead claimed that. 345 unit multifamily development, that's underway. Peachtree Hills subdivision, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but there's a huge raw land tract that sat there forever. They cleared some old apartments out of there right before the downturn, and that's going to be 192 condominium units and 12 single family residences, and that's going to be marketed towards senior residences. And then a couple in Brookhaven. This 3925 Peachtree Road, it was 2 office buildings, 4.7 million an acre, sold just this past November, and they're going to redevelop with multi-story medical with a Walgreens anchor in the ground level. That thing, I appraised that thing in the downturn. I didn't put 5.4 million on that thing. I know I didn't. I don't remember exactly what it was, or 4.7. It was 5.4. I think it was the sales price. So it's very interesting. And then this is just a little old shell that they're redeveloping with a 10,000 square foot office building or commercial building. They didn't really identify it, and that went for 2.3 million an acre. And that was really the only, out of everything I read, the only small development that I saw. Everything else was obviously multi-story. Just like everything else. This one's interesting because everything's moving away from any kind of, other than the streets of Buckhead. I don't know of any other big retail development because most everybody's so focused in right now on multifamily. So the new retail space, the demand for that's kind of getting met in small little chunks in the bottom of these buildings and these mixed-use buildings. So it's the ones that we were talking about with 10,000 square feet of ground level retail, the Walgreens on the ground level of a medical building. So anything that's got street, good street exposure, they're going to throw retail on the bottom and then go up residential on top of it. So I didn't see anything that indicated really, really large-scale retail development. Hi, this is Casey Lyon with Crossroads Appraisal Group, and I just wanted to say thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. If I can ever be of service or help you out with any information or appraisal-related questions, feel free to give me a call at 404-724-5110
or I can be reached through my website at crossroadsappraisalgroup.com. Thanks so much, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future.